Hey, what's up, guys? I do a lot of what I would call tinkering, a lot of stuff with electronics, whether it's soldering or just taking basic things like motors and stuff apart. And whenever I go to do that, I always use this mat, which does two things really well in my opinion. One is, if you're going to be soldering, it's made of silicone. Silicone has very unique properties where it can withstand incredible amounts of heat and it doesn't burn or get ruined. You can see right here, I've got some soldering that when I was doing some soldering, it fell off and fell on the mat. But it's as simple as just, you can see I can just literally like pick it up and there's absolutely nothing there. It doesn't get burned. It's fine. If you were using a soldering gun and something were to happen, you accidentally like drop it or just put it there and forget, with that extreme heat on the silicone, you're not going to run into issues versus if it was like wood or some other substrate. Now, the other way that I use this is if I'm going to be taking something complicated apart, so like electronics, cell phone, something like that. I like that I have this big space here and everything is actually labeled. So you can see all the magnetic parts are labeled. So if you want to put something that's going to stay in place, you can just put on the magnets, but you'll see, all these little squares are labeled 1 through 124 and it says screw position. You've also got over here A1 through A49, parts A, B, C, which really helps if you've ever taken something complicated apart. You want to go in a specific order, and this helps keep things in that order. So you could, as you take out screws, just work your way down. When you put it back together, you work your way up. Another pro tip, if you're ever going to do something like that, if you have the ability to record it, do it. I can't tell you how many times I was working on something and I got stuck putting it back together, but luckily I recorded it, so I just went back to the video and could see how it was taken apart, which helped me reconstruct it. But that's why I love this mat and use it, whether it's a 3D printer, a cell phone, whatever it is. I find myself using this. Another benefit is I just like the way silicone feels. It's just unique. You've probably felt it before, but it's a nice substrate to like put your forearms down on or rest your elbow on. It's just a little added benefit. So if you're considering getting this, I would say if you're gonna get it for the use cases that I just outlined, I would strongly recommend it. I've been really happy with this and it makes doing that kind of work a lot more enjoyable.